Welcome back everybody, you're watching Rise and Shine. It's the 10th of May, Friday morning, and as we mentioned at the beginning of the show, it's an entertaining Friday, as we always do on Fridays. We do have a personality coming in with regards to the music industry, and today it's gonna be a bit of a difference because we usually get something that you have always heard and you've always listened and all that, but when it comes to the personality we have got today, it's totally different because it's a different genre of music. We're talking about reggae, and we do have with us in the studios Shaman Ranaweera. Morning to you.
Good morning.
How's it been, Shaman? It's a totally different genre altogether when it comes to Sri Lankan music, because Sri Lankans aren't very much famous for this type of music. Why is it that you chose reggae?
Well, we really cannot say that it's not famous in Sri Lanka, but I mean, reggae is there and reggae was there. It's sort of, you hear a little bit of reggae when you go for a dinner dance, and when you listen to radio you have some reggae, but the only thing is, I mean, there's no proper way to promote the reggae in Sri Lanka. That's the
It's like a silently spoken type of music.
Yes, on the other hand also, I mean, the reggae doesn't need to be popular.
Exactly.
So I mean, people who listen to reggae, they love it. So I mean,
Very
it's
true.
But I'm sure
silently spreading.
there are so many other ways where people have branded reggae in different terms.
Yeah.
So they have their ways of enjoying it. Tell us about yourself in general, how you started from your childhood days.
Well, actually, I was not into the music scene, so I was studying in the commerce stream. So I mean, after my A-levels, somehow accidentally I went to stage dramas. Then I got to music scene.
That was after school?
After school, yeah.
Okay.
Then I joined with a band. And
Why stage drama from commerce?
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, I wanted to actually ask.
It's sort of, I mean, after my
I mean,
A-levels,
people look forward to join a bank or some
yeah, actually I got an
institution.
offer from a bank, but I mean, I didn't go there.
Okay.
There we go.
So that was my choice. From the beginning, I really love music. So I started, I mean, I used to play a little bit of keyboards from the beginning, I mean, like age of 10 or 12. Then after my A-levels, I studied classical guitar, and then I joined to a band. Then I played keyboards. Actually, I was a keyboardist before for like 7 years. Then I got some veteran names in Sri Lanka, so I joined with a band called Jade, like Anton Gunatilaka. So we call it Familiar Faces. Then I played like 5 years with him. Then after that, I joined with Mr. Lincoln De Silva, Super Pink and Purple. Then I was a keyboardist, playing whole live dinner dances and parties. Then I joined with Rattlesnake with Tilak Dias. So that's how I got into the reggae scene. So because we used to play a lot of gigs at down south, beach parties and all the reggae parties there. So then I got the influence, then I started the reggae career. But I mean, I don't want to be categorized as just only a reggae artist, but I mean, in Sri Lanka you have to be very versatile if you want to
Try to be picky and selective. I think it won't be on the trade of survival. On the challenge to learn the music, what was your biggest challenge that you faced? I'm sure when you love something, it's quite easy to catch up. But what was your biggest challenge?
Actually, in my point of view, I get the things like, okay, if I really want to do, I need to practice hard. So that's my biggest challenge. So I mean, when I started playing keyboards, so I listened to the music and the songs, and then I try to get the parts, and I play. I mean, I control my fingers with my brain and try to catch up the lines. So then when I play guitar, so it's totally different thing, especially in reggae. So I just learn the bass lines, then I convert it into the reggae music. Then I sing. So it's two different things happening at the same simultaneously.
Right. And what was the most popular song requested when you were keyboard artist or player?
Actually, when I was playing keyboards, I played a lot of songs. I don't really remember because, I mean, especially we played dinner dances, and also, I mean, there's a common popular song list, so I mean, we played those.
Okay. So what is your favorite when it comes to the list of songs that you have played over the years?
There are actually, I mean, I can't say I have one particular song which is, I mean, which I really like, but there are a lot of little bit folk, little bit of reggae, jazz, and everything. I mean, as a musician, I like all the styles.
Right. And people come into the industry looking forward to do something dutiful and do something for the music. What is it that you have contributed?
You mean?
In terms of an album wise?
So it's basically, I think it's, you should learn what you do first, then do what you learn, and you have to succeed with the right path.
Right.
And with that, Shaman, actually, you released a video once.
Yeah.
What was the background about?
That was a Sinhalese reggae, because I've been playing reggae for like now 10 or 12 years.
Oh, wow.
Then I always wanted to do something new and something good to the industry. So I thought of doing a Sri Lankan reggae song. Then I tried to get the background for, the best musicians in Sri Lanka. So then I thought of, okay, I'll call Mr. Ranaweera. So I just asked him to just do a melody, only the melody, then I can just do the backing. And because reggae, the roots reggae, it's totally new to Sri Lanka. So you can't find many artists to back reggae. True. So I just got the melody line, then I got into the studio, then I started playing and just playing over and over again. So then I came up with the song.
Right.
Oh, you came out with the lyrics?
Yeah.
Wow, brilliant. I think we do have that song ready for everybody to watch. We'll have a look at it and then talk to Shaman about the whole production and everything else as well.
Yo!
brilliant visuals that, and I think really catchy tune as well. Probably reggae music and singular reggae. I don't think a lot of people have ever heard. And as Shaman mentioned while the song was played, that he did it in December, isn't it?
Yes.
And how long did it take for you to finish the whole visuals and doing the production, coming out of it?
For the audio, it took like almost 2 months.
Okay.
Then for the visual, I mean for the shooting, it took 3 days. But for the editing and all, it took another 1 month, something like that.
Yeah,
So what was the experience like shooting it on?
Because the locations looked unbelievable.
Actually, this video is, I mean, it has a lot of stories behind that. So I told to the director, okay, this is my idea, and he sketched everything. So we went for the, I mean, to see the locations and all. So he took his camera, and he took a lot of diary shots with his camera for the first day. And he came up with, I mean, after he shooted 3 days, so he came up with the final thing and showed me. It was like, wow, because he included all the diary shots and everything, little bit of everything, because some of the actress appears in the video. I mean, we never planned. So that was the girl was in the video. She was one of the greatest singers from South Africa.
Okay.
She was here in Sri Lanka. So I mean, accidentally she came here to that location.
Okay.
She knew, okay, Shaman, okay, I will come.
Okay.
Something like that. So I mean, it happens to
In such a way
yes,
that
such a good
everything
way.
fell into
Fell
place.
into place. It's unbelievable.
And also, I mean, it helps to promote tourism, and that's what all we
Exactly.
need.
Very
So,
true, very true.
The reggae, beach, music, and tourism. So I mean, it's
How
promoting
supportive were
tourism.
the people when it came to doing a video there?
Well, I mean, the location was at Bentota, at the mangroves and with the water sports centers, and also all the people know me because I used to play a lot of beach parties and reggae, you know.
And probably a
parties
lot of
there.
people know you very
Yeah,
well.
so I mean, they really support you, and I mean, they didn't charge a cent from me, and they gave their maximum support for me.
I think they probably would have got excited for the fact that there's a video coming up and they're being on it. So that's what's nice, and it's quite nice is that being in Sri Lanka, using Sri Lankan visuals and going across the country, that's what's important to highlight some of these videos. Apart from this song, what is the most popular thing that, okay, do you show more preference to Sinhala music, or would you rather stick to English?
Well, as a profession, I'm playing. I mean, I have my band, so we played in. We are playing in the hotels. So all we had to do is play a lot of cover music.
Okay.
So we do covers, and apart from that, I'm producing music for stage dramas and teledramas and Sri Lankan artists. I mean, I got the award for the best music short drama on 2001.
Okay.
Wow.
I was not in the country, but I mean,
Okay.
the script writer, I mean, he told me, okay, you got the award for this thing.
Right.
Something like that.
Did you ever get your hands on the
No,
award?
no.
I knew that. I knew.
Sadly.
It's something that happens here in Sri Lanka, I think. The award goes missing.
Well, however, why don't you call back to the scriptwriter and ask you have
That's
something
No,
in
he
mind?
was one of my good friends. I mean, I don't have the contacts anymore.
Right.
because, I
If
mean,
you're watching,
it's a missing
please
link.
return the award.
It's not like someone has stolen it, though.
No, it's
but
not stealing.
tell me more about the award and accolades that you have won.
Well,
Was that the?
I told you that I started, doing stage drama in 1996. So I mean, then I got to the influence of the music. So that's how I got it on that stream. So then there was a friend called Malit. So he was actually more into acting and directing. So he said, okay, Shaman, I need to do this thing from you. So because he saw me playing classical guitar and I mean a little bit of everything. So he said, okay, you have to do this thing. Then I started come up with some ideas. Then he came to me. I mean, I have very little studio at my house. So I just played it. And he said, he was, okay, this is what I really want for my drama. And he just recorded it and he took it. So I mean, after years, I didn't see him. Then I was at Maldives that time. Somehow he contacted me. He said, Shaman, yes, you got an award. Not for me, for your music.
Great.
So I mean, he was really happy. So I mean, I think he attached to the sports ministry. His name is Malit Jayadilaka. I still don't have any contacts.
Come on, call one call to the
you're
sports
watching.
ministry.
You
and
better
can
call
definitely-
2505-315 and contact Shaman, or at least call the hotline and inform us of your contact number so we can give it to him so that he can contact you. And Shaman, from that to actually talking about music, now we've been talking about how you came up into this. It's more or less accidental that you didn't want to do something like this. So before everything, I think it's better that you play a song for everybody to know what you actually do right now.
Yeah.
A live performance.
Stare it up, little darling, stare it up. Come on, baby, come on and stare it up. Little darling, stare it up. Well, it's been a long, long time since I got you on my mind. And now you are here. I said it's so clear. See what we can do, baby. Just me and you, come on and stir it up. Little darling, stir it up.
It goes like that and it repeats the chorus and verse again and again.
We know the song. Right.
It's a lot to do with reggae music. It's not that you have a huge song. It's a small set of words that you have, and it's a lot to do with the music.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I think, see, you can listen to it over and over again and you don't get tired of that kind of music. But depending on the songs that are coming today, it's quite alarming that it's only short term and that's it. You don't get to hear it for a while. Based on what you said, that you won't stick to a particular category, what would be your next line of music that you're looking at?
I never thought of what I'm going to play. I mean, if you want, I can just do something which I really didn't do in the media.
Oh,
If you-
okay.
If you want me to try, I'll do that.
We like to hear something surprising because we like to keep everybody informed. This is something new.
Okay.
Your life's the trees of green, red roses too. I see the blue for me and you. And I think to myself, oh, what a wonderful world.
Wow. I think you
was
should take
totally
up a commercial
unexpected.
voicing also.
I change sometime.
God, my.
Right, we appreciate the step up that you took by going live, and to everybody out there, I'm sure you enjoyed that particular short verse though that came out from Shaman.
I was like, it was a shock. I was like, whoa, oh my God.
That's what's called a surprise.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
Shaman,
because I'm supposed to sing some reggae songs here. So you asked for it.
yeah, tell me what's planned for the future in your area. What are you looking forward for?
Actually, I always wanted to do some good music. So I'm doing some, I'm building my own studio. So I'm producing little by little. And I already released one reggae song, which is a Sri Lankan reggae song for a big name artist. And also I'm gonna release a song for, Mother, because I think Mother's Day is. I mean, I wanted to do it on last year, but I didn't have time because I was busy with my work. So maybe this year I will release that song. It's an acoustic song.
That would
like
be nice.
that. Yeah.
Hey, Shaman, when you talk of now, as we clearly mentioned at the beginning of the program also, that reggae is not something famous in Sri Lanka, even though maybe there are a set of people who actually listen to it. Do you think there'll be a market going forward for this type of music here in Sri Lanka?
Yeah, it all depends on how you do your business. Because if you really into it, you know how to promote music, and you have to have the skills to promote whatever you play. So if you do the right marketing methods and all, so I mean you can get promoted. It's not like then. Now most of young guys, they like rock music. So if you go to a nightclub or wherever they play rock music, so I mean majority likes rock. So if you play reggae music, I mean people like. So it's like that. So I mean there are some gigs, I mean some clubs I'm just hopping in. They are okay, they see me, they say, okay Shaman, just play one song. So they just get the bass guitar for me, so I just play. So they like it. So that's how, I mean, for me, I mean, I'm just promoting in a different method.
Mm-hmm. See, what's nice is that people sometimes look forward for way too much of pride. And in your side, you have not shown that, because when people request to play, the part of it is people should love your music and you should love them by giving out what you want to play. And we have a lot of people out there, as in terms of musicians, no offense, but who are quite high-minded when it comes to, can you play a song? Oh no, you should have let me know in advance that I would prepare it. However, still, we want to wish you all the very best. And thank you very much for joining us on our show. And we'd like to hear one final live track from you. Okay. And this was courtesy of Reggae Freedom Friday. This is how we end. We hope you enjoyed the gossips and the gigs that we have. Hope you have a fabulous weekend. Do something special for Mom. Yeah, take care.
That's to keep in mind. Have fun and keep smiling.
You got a smile so bright, you know you could be a candle. I'm holding you so tight, you know you could be a handle. The way you slap me on my feet, you know you could be a groove. And you're so sweet, you know you could be a cute girl. Well, you could be anything that you wanna do. I can tell, where do you think you do? Alright, where do you think you do? As pretty as you are,